You got to remember some tips when you speak English as a beginner. Tip number 1: tell people that you are learning English. This will help people to listen to you with patience. Number 2: ask people to repeat things you don't understand. Don't feel bad or don't feel embarrassed to admit that you don't understand something. Instead, you can clarify your query now and then. Number 3: ask people to correct you. If you got a friend who can help you to improve your English, then ask to be corrected and you will be learning all day. Number 4: speak up boldly. Sometimes when people are not sure of what they are saying, they mumble or speak quietly. This just makes them harder to understand. Number 5: don't worry about being right. It doesn't matter if your sentence didn't use perfect grammar, as long as the person you were speaking to understood what you meant. And if you have asked them to correct your English, you can try to get it right next time. If you are nervous about speaking English in a new job, don't worry to memorize complicated things. Your co-workers won't be testing you on grammar knowledge, and probably they won't be expecting a good vocabulary word from you. Make your conversation very simple. You are going to learn some sentences which will help you to communicate with your coworkers, your colleagues, and to your boss. Let us start learning about the simple sentences that can be framed at your workplace. Part A: introducing yourself. Now, if you know a person's name, you can start a conversation like this: Hi Kavita, nice to meet you. Hi Raju, nice to meet you. So, this statement you will be uttering when you first met the person for the very first time. Sentence 2: I just started working here. I am the new HR or whatever, the name of your job. Sentence 3: I'm working in the IT department. What do you do here? Many jobs have different departments, which are sections of the jobs that concentrate on one part of the job. For example, IT department works with setting up and fixing the company's computers. When you are introducing yourself, tell the name, which department you work for, and ask them for theirs. Part B: start with a greeting note like good morning, good afternoon, or good night. How's everything? How's it going? There are more common ways to say how are you, which we even learnt in the previous video. How was your weekend? How did your weekend go? It's nice to ask on a Monday if someone's weekend was nice or interesting. And remember, asking these questions or having a conversation like this is going to develop your relationship. That means your friendship. If someone asks you how you are doing, you can respond this way: I'm doing fine, thanks. Not bad, thanks. I'm pretty good, thanks. Part C: saying goodbye. See you later or see you tomorrow. This is an informal but polite way of saying goodbye to someone. Have a nice weekend. When you are leaving on Friday, it's polite to tell people to enjoy their days off. Good night. If you are leaving in the evening or late afternoon, you can say good night as a way of saying goodbye. Part D: asking where things are. Where can I find the restroom? Where can I find the coffee maker? Or anything. You can replace anything with coffee maker or restroom. Until you learn where everything is, you can use this sentence to ask. If you are not sure where a meeting will be held, you can use this question: where are we meeting? Where can I leave this? This is how you ask when you don't know where to put your coat, lunch, umbrella, or something else you brought into work. Part E: making a small conversation, that is, making a small talk. Having a light conversation can be about the weather, food, anything that isn't too serious. If you are in the same room as someone in an elevator together or just standing near each other, and even during free time, making small talk can open the conversation to develop friendships. I love your shoes. I love your dress. Where did you get it from? Or where did you get them from? Complimenting someone, saying something nice about a person makes them feel good, and asking a question afterwards starts a conversation. I can't believe how hot it is today. The weather is always a safe topic for small talk. You can use this line for almost any kind of weather. If it's a beautiful day, you can say, I can't believe how nice it is today. So, what do you do here? If you haven't met a person yet, you can ask them what their role at the office is. How long have you been working here? This is another question you can ask to start a conversation. Part F, going to lunch together. Let's get a coffee sometime. This is a casual way to suggest meeting for a quick coffee and maybe having a nice conversation. Let's grab lunch. You can use this phrase to suggest going out for a quick lunch. I know a good place nearby. Use this sentence if you want to suggest a nice place to eat lunch. Want to order out? If you don't want to go out for lunch, this is how you ask if someone wants to order delivery. I'll have the same. I'll have what she is having, or I'll have what he is having. When you are out for lunch, you might not know what you want. Sometimes it's easier to just ask for the same thing as one of your co-workers has ordered. Remember that you can only use this phrase after someone else has ordered. Part G, offering a ride. If you are driving home from work and someone is going in your direction, it's a nice gesture to offer them a ride. Then use this phrase. Need a lift? Need a ride? If someone offers you a ride, it's a polite way to accept it. Then say, thanks, I appreciate it. On the other hand, if you are rather declined, you had said no to getting a ride, you can say in this way, I'm good, but thanks for the offer. H, asking for help, asking for clarification. I don't understand this. Can you please explain it? Don't be afraid to ask this question. Let me see if I understand this. Say the sentence, then repeat what you just heard. This is a great way to show that you were paying attention and to make sure you understood everything correctly. I am having trouble with something. Do you know what can help me? Before you ask someone for help, find out if they are the right person for the type of problem you are having. Do you have a minute? Before you ask for help, make sure the person isn't busy. If you didn't hear something, you can ask the person to say it again. Can you please repeat that? If you still don't understand, you can also ask, can you please rephrase that? Every job has its own rules and ways of doing things. Find out what they are so that you can follow them. Are there any rules I should know about? I hope this video may help you to start a small conversation with your colleague in order to develop your friendship. Thank you for watching. Please render your support by subscribing the channel.